Stop! Please.
Oh, shit.
We have a Hotel 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Oh, howdy doody. Howdy doody. Where am I coming? I'm going to Chicago, followed by Brea, California, October 9th, 10th, Brea, California. Thursday show's a big show. I got some big people coming. Come on out. Sell them tickets, baby. Tell the Latin kings amor yeah. Brea's Latino and Lil White. Louisville, Kentucky. What the hell did I just say? Kentucky? Madison, Wisconsin, Indianapolis, Indiana, Dania Beach, Florida, and Spokane. Thank you so much. Please come to a show. Los Angeles, we got story time and at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room, October 28th and November 25th. Much love to you all. Get your merch, subscribe, rate, review, send poop stories, send party stories. Stories of mine you want to see on stage turned into stand-up. And that's it. I love you all. Thank you so much for all the love and support and coming to my shows. Today we have the homie on, Chad Daniels, very funny man, and good dude, good comic. Much love. And I'll see ya. I'll see you out there, kids. Take care of yourself. Turn the damn TV off. Go garden. Don't watch the bullshit. Pray, meditate. Eat, pray, love. Eat, pray, fuck. Hey, Craig Kona version. I'm just kidding. How are you? I love you. Okay, no cussing. Okay, bye-bye. See you soon. Nah. My kitties heckle me.
Yeah.
Are we rolling? Yeah. I was like, where's the camera? It's over there.
That's yours.
Oh, hey.
That's yours, and that's the wide shot.
Okay. You hear them whining? I get heckled by my kitties.
We have to have the door open. I do. I don't know if you know Kelsey Cook.
Yeah, she's good at foosball.
Yeah,
that's your girlfriend.
She's my girlfriend, and she has 2 cats, and I have a dog. And when we podcast, the door has to be open, and they
just come and go
up on the sometimes on the shoulder.
Okay, all right.
It's crazy.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was about to do it because I didn't know. I never know my guests.
Oh, I don't mind at all.
Yeah, I'll be getting bloody with some cats. They can scratch me up. I'll be a stranger's cat and I'll rub their tummy knowing I'm just playing with the devil. And it's like, oh, wait, where's my headphones? I was looking at you. I was like, where's your headphones?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a bit of a silly goof. I don't know if you could tell. I was like, where's your hat? I mean, come here, mister. Yeah, I love animals. They're good for the soul. I need it. We're in the,
Gotta have pets.
It's so remarkable what you built, and I already said it outside, but you never left Minnesota, and you built this empire, and you're always told you can't do that, and you're like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that shit.
Well, I had little kids.
Yeah,
so I came out here for about a month. I think I was with this agency, APA.
Yeah,
and I go, I'll give you a month to prove to have my family out here to make it worth it. And I came out here, I got 1 audition and 2 sets. And I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
That's not good enough. So we moved back and, airplanes and internet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's remarkable. Now you're doing mostly theaters, right? All theaters? Or?
Not all, but some, just sprinkle.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
It's nice.
Yeah. I've done 1 theater, maybe 2. Oh, shit, Australia. I don't know what happened to me down under, but those retards like me, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are you allowed to say that? Are you comfortable? Yeah.
You say whatever you want.
Okay, I seen your words. I seen Zach. No, yeah, your bit on Kelsey giving her peanuts or something to kill her. It was cracking me up, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, but she's really good at foosball. So my father bought my family a foosball table when I was young.
Okay.
8 years old. And I'm pretty fucking good, but I already know she'll mop the floor with me.
That she gets a lot of that. She when she used to talk about it in her act, guys would go, "In my frat house, we had a foosball table, and I can dominate you." And she's like, "All right, let's play for $100."
No, I already know I'll lose immediately. I would be better than most of her opponents, I would imagine.
Sure.
Because I could pass and make a goal and angle and shit and bank shot. But I've seen her play. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
What?
she's.
That sounded like, oh man, what the hell? I'm like, God damn.
You,
Yeah,
you sounded like an old man that just started going to church.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm trying. I'm on my Christ shit. I made him into a skateboard.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. I don't read the book, but I listen to some shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a God guy?
I am now. Yeah.
What got you into that?
Ayahuasca.
Okay.
Yeah. I talk about it a bunch.
So did you see, you saw, while you were tripping, you saw what it would do for you?
Yeah, it's just like energies. You're presented with these consciousness energies or God energies and also scary shit. And you're
Sure,
just
of course.
like, you're like, I'm going to get some Archangel Michaels in my house in Palo Santo. I forgot to burn it.
But does it have to be, when you're saying these energies, does it have to be the God, the sun, or can it be just the universe?
Yeah, my thoughts are pretty, hey, loosey-goosey. I think like there's like an omni God or the creator, you know.
One God, one true God.
Yeah, and we're all connected. It's all one love, one consciousness. And then I think there's like angels, waker-uppers, shakers, John Lennon's, Tupac's, Jesus Christos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And there's different levels of that shit, just like there's different levels of anything. You know?
Sure.
And yeah, I actually don't. I don't even want to say it because whoever rolls with Christ will be like, "Fuck you, Craig." I don't believe he's the God. I think he was just the guy to show us the way.
Sure.
And then he was manipulated
Even
after the fact. Yeah.
Even if you don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God, pretty good dude. He sounded like.
I
right?
believe he's like Neo, and he figured it out, and he was like, "Boom" to all the evil, and he tried to show us the way, and he's a badass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And fuck Pontius. And
You need to put that on your skateboard. Fuck Pontius.
fuck Pontius, bitch ass. But yeah,
man.
obviously I fucking love him. He's on my wall, and I took my cross off yesterday for an audition. I got to put it back.
Yeah, if you're
I
gonna
didn't know if
follow
they're
somebody
Jewish
who's not.
casting, you know. I was like, let me take the cross off. I need some money, boys. What?
I was just gonna say, if you're gonna pick one guy to follow, it doesn't seem like a bad.
Yeah. He's across the board pretty good.
Now I'm not a God guy though.
You're an amethyst? What's it called?
Atheist.
Atheist.
I'm also an amethyst. I should probably take that back because I don't know what that is. That's a rock, isn't it?
I just started sweating on that one. I meant to say atheist.
Yeah, I don't really know what I am. I just think that it's like, I agree, all connected, all bigger thing.
Well, that's God,
But
motherfucker.
I think it's the universe. I just different
Same
words
shit.
for it. Yeah, I know, different words
That's
for it.
the
all.
thing. We always argue, not us, but like the world will argue. I'm like, hey, that's the same thing. Quantum physics. They had a few nerds on the TikTok explaining it. I'm gonna biff it up pretty bad, but
Oh yeah, a rock.
no, well, yeah, that's a good purple rock. It helps. I like it. I got a few of them. Anyways,
You a crystal guy too?
hell yeah, got rocks everywhere, bro.
Okay, Kelsey's a crystal person.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten into it yet.
you can admire their beauty at least. Aren't
I can
they
admire
nice?
their beauty. What I can't admire is the fact that if I don't let moonlight cleanse my finance rock, then I'm gonna go bankrupt. That's a lot of responsibility once you bring a rock.
Hey,
into your house.
it doesn't depend on it, but it's nice.
Yeah, but
You can't go rub a rock in the moonlight with your girl. Come on, man.
well, I just like sometimes I'm I got shit going on.
You're like,
and
sometimes I'm busy.
I don't have time to find the moonlight, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden now I'm worried.
That's why you got a good woman. She'll find the moonlight for
Yeah,
you.
she will. That's true.
Hang on, rewind. What were we talking about? I got to finish
Talking
my
about
thought.
quantum physics.
Oh, yeah, like the science. Everything is the same definition. Like the scientists
Right.
call it, I forgot, it's viral, but like moving through the form into the next, and never created nor destroyed. And they all basically, it's in every book and it means the same thing, and everybody just calls it something different.
But the problem is, some people, when they have their book, they go, it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
This is the right way. And if you don't follow this way, enjoy burning in hell. And it's like, I don't think that's the message of the guy on your skateboard.
No, not at all. It's love and forgiveness.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
pretty
like-
sure burning in hell for all of eternity is not part of love and forgiveness. There's my camera. I was looking everywhere.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think you go,
he
like,
moved it.
be nice and pay attention.
Yeah.
And the world is 100 times better.
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple deal, but people
Yeah.
just can't get into it.
You just call it the universe. It's the same shit. Yeah.
Right.
Connectivity.
Mm-hmm.
Have you eat? Huh?
I was gonna say I'm reading the new Dan Brown novel. I'm not that far into it. That's the guy that did Da Vinci Code and shit.
Yeah.
And
I don't trust them.
well, it's interesting, right? Because there's so many things that are based on truth, but then he obviously has to make it fiction to sell the books. To
Okay.
make it, but it's it's all about like inner consciousness and how I'm only 9 chapters in, so I shouldn't be talking about this, but I'm excited to see what happens because like they're saying that your soul and your consciousness is not in your brain, it's outside somehow. I shouldn't even start this story. I have no answers.
I'm already like,
But
there's
I'm-
probably a tether cord, so it doesn't go too far. You stay here. Get back here.
Yeah.
That's when you see people stuck. They smoke. They go. You see them.
Mm-hmm.
The soul left.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bit of a joke, but I actually believe like certain meth heads and shit. That shit. They go gone. You seen those motherfuckers?
Oh yeah, my sister was on meth for a long time.
Oh no.
But everything's good now.
Okay, we're
sober
good.
for a long time.
Yeah, we got some drug addicts in the family. And hang on, I forget all my thoughts. I had more questions. Oh, have you eaten like hero doses or ayahuasca? Have you done like a quarter?
No, I will tell you that I'm partly interested and partly terrified. And I'll tell you why. Because I did mushrooms and everything was going great for the first hour and a half. So great. It was like, felt like someone was tickling me right where the back of my leg meets my butt cheek.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
And I could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
Then we saw this guy, we saw a kid coming towards us. We thought it was a kid on a BMX bike. And it was a grown ass man. I was probably 35 at the time, in his 50s, full beard, just wrong vibe for me. And it sent me to the other side pretty quickly. And then I'm not a go with the flow guy. I know.
The mushrooms won't allow it.
Yeah.
You'll eat yourself alive if you try to control it.
Yep, and I'm a control guy. And so then that got fucked. So I go, ayahuasca. Now I think, is this going to be the times 10 version of my mushrooms where everything's going great? I have one bad thought and I'm screwed. Because my buddy did it and he said you go in with like, you make a list of intentions.
Yeah.
And what you want to work through and all that stuff. So I would be interested. I mean, everybody has shit to work through. I'm just nervous. It's going to send me way to the other side.
That's the point. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying like way to the other side of like trying to control it and then everything starts to backfire on me.
Possible. It really
Well, I didn't need to hear that. I was hoping you'd say no. It would never happen.
you're fine, man. Yeah. I would say ayahuasca more so than mushrooms is controllable and choose your own adventure of the two.
Okay.
I feel like if I eat a quarter of mushrooms, I don't know what's going to happen. And if I drink a lot of IA, it is one of the gnarliest experiences you could possibly have in your entire life. But at the same time, you can like turn on the light and wash your face and you're almost 100% sober. It's not like, it's more of a dream state hopping in a wave of consciousness where I don't know what mushrooms is. And I'm just like, buckle up.
Do you do ayahuasca by yourself?
I do it in a circle, like a
Okay,
church.
gotcha. Okay, okay. Because
Santo Diamond Church.
okay.
I done it with Neil Brennan and
Okay.
and Amir K and Theo. It was they had to separate us. We were giggling.
Christopher, have you done it?
No.
He's
Okay.
puss. I invited him 40 times. I'm
I-
kidding. I'm sorry, man.
I did mushrooms.
He
like
did, yeah.
I had a death experience on mushrooms that
He did the quarter.
changed my life, but it was rough.
What do you mean? Have you
Like-
talked about this? Is this going to be boring to your listeners?
It's been a while.
It's been a long time, and I would like to hear it again.
yeah,
I
like
forget.
what's a death experience?
Well, so like, basically, I thought I was dead. I was still in the room I was in,
Ass, dude.
but like
Ass.
the door opened and everybody I knew came in, and they weren't really there, but it felt like they were real. It was basically a dream state where it was 100% real, and they all started like pointing out all of my faults and asking me like, is this stuff so important to you? All these faults of mine, all these vices of mine. And then I started to feel like I was getting, like the room was turning into just like whiteness, and I like fought against it as hard as I could. And it was probably like the clock was spinning outward, and all these like
Oh shit.
Yeah.
crazy like what is it, sacred geometry was like around in the posters where like Jim Morrison was looking at me and like waving at me through a poster. Anyway, when it was all said and done, I like afterwards it just felt like I had died and come back, and like who I was before was dead. Like that person
Sure.
was gone, and I was this new person who had all of those memories but didn't have any of those hang-ups, or like it was up to me if I wanted to go back to being that person or be somebody different. And the plus side is I lost like 130 pounds after that. Like I
No
was
shit. Good for you.
pretty overweight. I'm kind of inching back up there now, but like
Time for a hero. Bro.
I'm saying maybe.
I'm terrified too. I'm
It's
more
a
scared
lot.
of mushrooms than ayahuasca. Seriously, like a hero dose on an empty stomach. As they say you're supposed to do if you really want to go there, and
And that was just an eighth. That wasn't even a quarter. I can't imagine a quarter.
So
Yeah.
so do you think that have you gone back to the hang-ups?
Somewhat,
Okay.
but not like switch flips when you realize, like I found out I'm God. That was the thing that was like the big revelation, and I wasn't happy with that because I was like low self-esteem, and I was like, if I'm God, that's terrible. Everything sucks.
That's terrifying if
Yeah.
I'm the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was basically like you're alone, you're God, and you do all this to kind of distract yourself and give yourself something to do, because at the end of the day, when you're by yourself as God, it's like lonely and boring. That was kind of the message I got. So like before that, I kind of think I was an atheist, and afterwards I believe in something, but I don't know if it's great or not what I believe in, but I definitely think there's more going on than I did before.
Sure.
oh yeah,
Damn, man.
ooh yeah, that's fun. That's the good stuff.
That's why I think you read some of the books in the Bible or read some of the stories.
They're tripping balls.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
The wine, they didn't have wine. They're drinking ayahuasca,
Burning
DMT.
bush.
Get
Yeah,
out of here.
all
Drink
that
from
stuff.
the cup.
Yeah.
They were tripping balls, bro. They took that shit out. They were into astrology, too. That white man came in and said, get them moon rocks out of there. Them witches. That's a nice lady. Leave her rocks alone. Amethyst. God, I gotta write down my questions as they pop in my head, but I'm so into it, I don't want to interrupt. Yeah, that's just eighth on an empty stomach though. That's what they say. You're supposed to eat an eighth or more. They say 5, 6, 7 grams, depending on your weight, on an empty stomach. Go to nature, and that's when you grow.
God, it's one of those things where I just think to myself, is the juice worth the squeeze? And do I want to be in this state of, does everybody come back? Because I don't want to be sitting in that white
You
ass
come
room.
back. It's
for-
always the weak, the person that doesn't come back. You're like, yeah, he didn't stand a chance. You're a savage.
It will
You're
make
Minnesota built. You got this, Tiger.
it will make you think that you're not coming back. Like that's the thought you will have at some point during it, is that this is what it is now, or I'm dead. I'm not going to be back to, like, you will believe that before you do come back.
But then when you come back, you appreciate everything. Because
Yeah.
that's actually one of my earlier jokes, and it's a true story. I ate mushrooms 5 days in a row. Not that much, but it was high school. I was experimenting. I was like, oh, let's push it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bit is true, though. But I thought I went retarded. That's the whole joke. And I believed it so much so I panicked and called my mom. And I said, hey, Mom, I'm retarded now. And that's the whole punchline. But it freaked me out. Then she says, I know. That's the bit. But the story's true. I was so convinced that I had gone to Cuckoo's Town that I panicked, went white, sweat. I was like, I have to call my mom, because it's just, that's your love.
Right, yeah,
like,
of
who
course.
else do I have? I mean, you have your dad. You call your dad when you're in trouble. You call your mom, there's different calls here.
Yeah.
And I was just, and then I don't remember what she said because I was on mushrooms. It wasn't I know, though. But yeah, I think she said, you're an idiot, Philip, or something. That's my middle name. And Yeah, she poor lady. I was a bad kid. I remember one time in high school we were doing a beer run, and I was taking a beer order for like 8 hooligan 15, 16-year-olds, all my buddies. And when I'm getting the alcohol order, I accidentally call my home. This is old school voice recorder cassette tape, and it's all there. I left a message saying, "Yo, JP, you want a 40? All right. Old English, Mickey's. Okay, we'll get some King Cobra, just ghetto malt liquor, 232's a High Life, all on audio." And she just played it for me. She's like, "You're an idiot," and I'm like, "Ah."
And you missed the whole, hey, you've reached 555-777-1963. We're not home right now. Please leave a message. And you're just sitting there.
I missed all of it. I somehow called my mom during the beer order and left a message of audio recorded cassette tape. What's this called? Voicemails? No.
Answering machine.
Answering machines. God, that was a long time ago. Remember
No.
that?
Oh, yeah, I sure do.
Yeah.
I used to, when I lived with my mom, I'd have buddies over. And there'd be a guitar by the chair. And anytime someone would call, we would just take the phone off the receiver. And we'd always sing Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison.
Yeah.
And people would sit there for 3 minutes. And then finally I'd go, hello? And they'd go, is that not your answering machine? It's like, no, this is live version of it.
So you're a prankster out the gate then.
Well, I mean, it was just fun to do.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
back
everybody
then,
does that.
no one was calling for important stuff.
Yeah.
No one was calling being like, did you see what this side said about this side about this? And no one cared. They were like, hey, what are you doing tonight? That was about it.
Remember that?
Oh, it was so good.
Outside, you just go outside. There's no tablets.
Good time.
Just dig in the mud. Just sit in it. Play with the roly-polies. Burn some spider webs.
Absolutely, I
Did
did.
you make potato guns as
We didn't have potato guns. We did bottle rocket wars.
okay. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a dangerous one.
So pretty same. Like,
Yeah.
the little plastic
Yeah.
piping and put them down there. And
Yeah, that's dangerous. You gotta wear some goggles. I did it too, just a little bit. Wear more Roman candles.
oh, you just buy the Roman candle. No
Shoot.
assembly required. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see those things go off in somebody's asshole, right? They like put them in their butt cheeks,
And
and then all of a sudden it blows up. And yeah,
okay.
now you got.
Yeah, I seen every year there's a kid that dies. He puts a mortar on his head. I did it once. I was drunk. I was young, 22. I wore a beanie just in case, for a little cushion. You're into pranks. And how many kids do you have?
2.
I have my
yeah.
1, 19 months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, fresh.
That's a fun time.
Dude, he's a good. Look at that beach boy.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
Look at those curls.
And your son pranks you a lot, you said? Or somebody told me?
So we had a great relationship where it was like same thing. Remember when you said you call your dad for this?
Yeah.
I mean, called me for all that stuff, but he was always sneaking out and doing shit. You still have to. I wasn't trying to be a warden, but I was trying to raise
Yeah.
a contributing member of society. And so there were times, I remember one time I took his phone away, and then I went in. I'd always like tuck my kids in, no matter how old they were, just say goodnight. And then something blue flashed under his bed, and I was like, "What's that?" And he goes, "Nothing." And I go under. His buddy had given him his old phone to use while I had his phone. And it was open still. So I went on all his social media and posted how great of a dad I was.
Yeah.
And then smashed the phone on my knee. And then I was like, you need to tell all your friends. I gave him the phone back, and I go to school tomorrow and show your friends this and let them know that, like, this is what happens if you get one of their old phones. They get it back like this.
Yeah.
And everybody, he never got another phone from his buddies, which is
Yeah.
nice. But I love that shit. I love, he used to, one time I found out he was sneaking out to go to a party. And instead of calling him on it right there, I went to the party
Yeah.
and waited for him.
Yeah.
And when I saw his car pull up, I went up onto the stairs and I was like, Isaac, What are you doing here, man? You coming to this party? I'm at this party, dude. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, I love it.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God. Yeah, we have some pranksters in the family. Everybody's a little kooky. My grandpa, my Mexican side, they grew up in the projects in like San Pedro Harbor City early on. They made it and they did the dance and got money later. But when you're a kid growing up in government housing in poverty, you don't want the world to know. Mm-hmm. And so my mom said they would be embarrassed that they live in the projects. And when they would run into their friends and fellow students, how old am I? The students. And then at the grocery store, their dad would sing like, we live in the projects, just to embarrass them. Like, stop. And he'd just say, we live in the projects. And that's so funny, bro.
I would, when my kids wouldn't do their chores at home, they were like, well, what are you going to do? If we don't clean our room and you have our phone, what are you going to do? And then I would wait till we go to the store or something like that. And they'd be like, hey, can we get this? And I go, we can't afford this.
Yeah.
We are and they just hit the deck on the ground, face down, pretending like we weren't there. It was wild.
Yeah. I remember I had these nice pull strings firecrackers. They're loud, though. They're like an actual Black Cat or firecracker. And I tied them to my father's flip-flops. And so when he put them on and took a step, it exploded. And his soul nearly left his body. He's like, but he looked at me and he's like, I know I taught you that. And like, he was angry. I tell you, he wanted to whoop me, but he's like, that was a good one. You got me.
That is great. I was proud of myself. I did, this is a bit, so I'm going to tell it as the actual story.
Okay.
So I'm not like doing.
I know. That's why I was like, it's a bit. Like, it's weird to say a bit. But when they're so based in truth,
right?
You kind of like But so, you're an asshole if you just do a bit.
Yeah, if you're wiping out your notebook,
you need to say.
I think there should be a disclaimer.
Yeah, you got this is a bit.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, but it's a true story. So there's got to be a disclaimer.
I've been proud of my kids for almost everything, but this one was just a notch up. We went to this. It's called the Great American Comedy Festival in Norfolk, Virginia, or not Virginia, Nebraska. And my son comes with me, and I was out of it right away. They didn't tell me it was a clean competition, like no swearing, no anything. And so this isn't part of the bit, but I went up immediately and knew I was going to be out eventually, so I didn't want to go through the song and dance. So I just go, well, I just found out 5 minutes before the show this is supposed to be a clean competition, and the judges just put their pens down. And I was like, all right, sounds good. So my son's with me, and Phil Hanley, I don't know if you know her, and Joe Zimmerman, comedians that are also there. We're hanging out, the four of us. Everything's going great. At the end of this thing, we go to a former Miss Nebraska's house, and she's hosting the after party. And so Phil gets there. We get there late. The food's, all the plates are gone for the buffet. And there's 3 plates up on the wall. And Phil goes, can I use one of those plates? And she goes, no, actually you can't. And he goes, oh, okay. And she tells us this story. Her mom left Europe with 12 plates, had 4 kids, and all 4 of those kids got 3 plates. And then all 4 of the kids had 3 children. So all the grandkids were going to get 1 plate. And so I know that's a lot.
Yeah,
so they're like these fancy European, like just like a
family heirloom.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Phil has a backpack, turns around, knocks one of the plates off, shatters. Everyone, like you can hear this woman hyperventilating, and my son Isaac goes, God damn it, Phil! Now she's gonna have to kill one of her kids.
It's a good bit.
And then the lady goes. She started laughing and she goes, oh, I like you. And my son just goes, enough to let me pick which kid. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. So that kind of I love that kind of stuff.
Dark humor. Why would she have such a valuable plate out? Like,
I don't think you would assume anyone's going to just turn with a backpack and knock it off.
Okay.
But I don't know. It was.
I'm just saying, if that was like the heirloom, I would have it like on the shelf.
Or just fucking give it to him now. And now it's I don't want to be responsible for this. Right.
Yeah.
I don't have any. Do you have anything you're going to pass down?
I got 2 little plastic plates. Speaking of plates, they have Jelly Belly and Sesame Street on them. They were my plates with my Nana. She'd make waffles
Oh, nice.
with butter, put butter, melted butter in every single square of that homemade waffle. Just drink butter. It's fucking good. As a little kid. And then later I would sniff cocaine and Oxycontin off of them when I was like 20. And now I'm back to butter.
You just
They're
filled
going
up
to my boy.
all the squares
Yeah.
with cocaine on your waffle.
Boy, that took a dark twist. Yeah, I went. Yeah, we're back to apples and kiwis. Nothing great. There's some organic apples if you need a snack.
Oh, thanks.
I ate all the kiwis. I'm sorry. I got more, though.
That's all right.
Golden.
Oh,
They're different. They're sweeter. They're nice.
you got a lot of stuff going on. You showed me all your beverages.
I'm excited. I just got here, man.
Sponsored, right?
No, just started making $1, and now I have 18 different beverages.
Well, I saw your hand soap in your bathroom, and that's how you know you
Oh,
made
yeah,
a
yeah.
buck.
I actually stole that from Delta Lounge.
That is the one from Delta Lounge. You thief. That's hilarious.
I'm sorry, God. I'm still learning. My bad. No, because I was rolling with my buddy Bruce Gray. He's a savage. He's a comic past the comedy store. And then I can't remember what's what. So I have Amex Platinum. You're supposed to get into these lounges.
Right.
And Delta, you used to be able to bring in like 2 people.
Yep.
They changed everything. They ruined it, those corporate bastards. And then I tried to bring my buddy, and they didn't let him in. So I was like, I'll just pay. So I paid the $50. But I was like, $50, and
That's
that
a
soap's $40.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
in my ghetto brain, I was like, I'm gonna steal that, and he's only $10. You know?
But then you also got to get $10 worth of food too.
Oh yeah. We came up then. We won.
Yeah.
We won the war. Fuck you, Delta, and your crooked ways.
I could just
steal
see
your
you-
soap.
I see you paying for 2 friends next time you're carrying chairs out and shit.
We were in the bathroom together. I made sure he saw. I said, "Hey, Bruce, watch this," and I went like that. And he just started howling, man.
That's hysterical. That's great soap.
Yeah, it is.
This is how you know you're old, when you go, your hand soap
Yeah.
is amazing.
I agree. Things change. I like soap. I like laundry in unit.
Oh, yeah.
I was laying on the grass earlier. It looks like I'm scratching on the dope again. No, just grass. It's good. You into the hippie stuff? You like the earth? You like the nature?
Oh, yeah.
Grass? You got to touch the earth.
I spend summer, I told you on the way in, but I have a little lake cabin
Yeah.
in northern Minnesota.
Yeah.
And that's where I grew up. So getting back there is important to me. I live in Minneapolis now, which is kind of the same. But getting back there, and the lake I live on is half state park. And so it won't be built on. So it is real nature.
Yeah.
And I love that shit.
Yeah.
Just turning the TV
Reset.
off.
That's when you got to do the mushies.
Dude, I'll tell you. I mean,
At
it's
the lake, like, that's a perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the problem. I do mushrooms, and I'm like, my white light is at the bottom of the lake, and I jump in and could be down there and actually die or some stupid shit. Who knows?
Jeff Buckley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. That's a good song. He went swimming, never came out. The current got him. Yeah.
No body. Never found a body on that kid.
I blame the Illuminati. No.
Illuminati for no body. Sometimes, I talk about not being like hippie drugs, but I will if I'm having a bad day, I will go put my hand on a very healthy tree and sit for 10 minutes and just absorb that.
You're fucking awake. No, I do that all the time. I'm telling you, kids, listen. You're stressed out. Go lay on the earth. It does something. I was fucking flipping out yesterday for no reason other than the volume of work and labor I have on my plate, and it's just me, and I'm clearly mentally ill and handling all of it. So you get stressed the fuck out.
Of course.
If it's audition, podcast, fucking, anyways. So I just laid on that grass right there. That's where I left that kiwi out there. He says, "Is that your kiwi?" I was like, "Oh, there it is." Fucking goddamn crow pecked at it. I couldn't eat it.
You know that you are stressed and have too much work when you forget where you put your kiwi.
On the front lawn,
Yeah,
the
that's right.
goddamn crow pecked at it. Anyways, I felt way better afterwards, just laid there breathing.
I read a study where a guy put a lie detector on plants. He hooked up plants to a lie detector, and he would have fake sunshine, and it would light up in a good way, and then it would almost like a human being crawling into their own skin. If somebody that had harmed the plant, right, like someone comes in and starts doing this stuff, when they enter the room, it would go way down on the lie detector thing, and nice music made it shoot up.
Oh yeah.
Heavy, like, the stuff they use for detention centers, where the flashing lights and the hardcore music, that would get them to go down, like all that shit. And then they had a bunch of plants in the same room and connected them. It was interesting. And
that all those studies are real too. And they even there's another study where they hooked up some sort of frequency sound machine to where they could get the mushroom like to sing. Google this stuff. This is so fun. And there's a mushroom one where the mushrooms actually sing with this little scientific device. And then there's a different one where they show, I forgot if it's photosynthesis, but they showed happy plants on a cellular level, and it looks like a smiley face. And then they show, what was that one? I forgot what study that was.
I don't
You've seen
know,
it though, right?
But I was going to say, have you ever cut the top off of a bell pepper and you look at the stem? Sometimes there's a smiley face on the top of the stem, like right when you cut just the top off.
That's fun.
I love that shit.
Watch this little noise this little mushroom makes. It's so fucking cute. Isn't that a trip? That's so fun.
No way. And you know what's crazy about that noise? That's the kind of shit that's playing when you go in to get a massage.
Yeah. That's why I eat mushrooms for my massage. And then they touch me there. Why are you giggling? I eat a microdose. I don't trip balls. 0.2. It does help. Okay, now look up like the happy. I need help with this description. It's like it might have been photosynthesis. It's like a happy cell. I'm gonna just spit to you my words and you digest this. Right. It's a petri dish. It's under a microscope and it shows like a happy plant, and it looks like a little neon happy face. And it's just so funny. Happy cells.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that shit. What's that? Yeah, look at that. It looks like EDC. Looks like Electric Daisy Carnival. That's
Holy
fucking real.
Shit, that rules.
Isn't that fun? Man, I love mushrooms and nature.
And you know what's kind of crazy? That's kind of what people say aliens look like.
Yeah, what if aliens are just we're just tripping balls and it's just happy plants? No. Isn't that fun? Look at that.
I love stuff like that. See, this is why when we talked about everything being connected, this is why. I think that that's is why I say the universe, everything is everything. I sound like I do drugs a little, but I don't.
Yeah, we'll change that. We'll get you going. We'll get your goose going.
You know Dan Cummins?
No, I mean, of course I know of him.
He's a big hallucinogenic guy. And
I got to get him on.
And he's always like, hey man, he's got great stories about that shit. But he goes, hey man, if you ever want to try it, like I'll be the guy you can do it with. I just get so nervous because I'm such a control freak.
That's why it's good and just let go.
I wish.
Because it'll make you possibly stop or lighten the load of the control freak.
Oh yeah, I need to be lightened up a little bit.
So a lot of times you're afraid to do it because of that, but that's why you almost need to do it because it will help that, if that makes sense.
The catch-22 of it all,
yeah. It's a lot of that. So what is this? This is happy plant cells under microscope. That's it? That's so fucking cool. What was the other one we were talking about? Isn't this fun? We got this TV installed. Googles.
Yeah, you guys really do it. Yeah, that mushroom song. Plants. To lie detect, yeah.
As well as there's that Japanese scientist, I might actually remember his name, Robert something, but he studied on basically the same, something similar is like you speak to water, lovely, like good music, basically the same study with water.
Yeah.
They froze the water, it was all pretty, snowflakes, and then you abuse the water over here, you say you're a piece of shit, you're scum, and then it was like ugly and augmented.
I saw that too.
It was fascinating.
It was very.
I love it. carnivorous
Oh, yeah, this is
plants.
it,
I can
I
never
think.
keep Venus flytraps alive. I buy them every year, and they always die, and I get sad. They don't even eat flies. None. God, that's
that's a
the
long
amount of
ass.
CIA studies of the gnarliest shit. Like the X-Files is real. If you look up the CIA like studying paranormal activities, they've been doing that shit since the 60s, bro.
Let me just say this on your podcast. Release the X-Files.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Please. Enough is enough.
Let us know what
Release
aliens.
the X-Files.
They can't, because they're probably putting nipple clamps on those poor aliens, and electric zapping them. They can't let us know what they did. You molested the aliens? No wonder they're not coming out. They're hiding in the water. I had the one sheet here. Let me see if I got all my questions. Where's your number? The ones and twos. I did homework. We're getting professional, bro. Oh, that's a good one. Do you have any parenting advice? I'm new on the block. New kid on the block. I just kind of let him do what he does.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I get out of the way.
It's like some parents want to go, I just want a free-spirited child, and I think that's great. But believe it or not, I also think kids want structure.
Oh, as a wild child, that's what I was screaming for.
Yeah.
We want discipline and structure, and to a certain degree. We need rails.
Exactly. Yeah,
especially wild ones.
Yeah, because then you're way off on one side of things, and you have no idea how to get back to that. So I do think structure. Like I have some people in my life who raise their kids as free as can be. I'm talking like just pissing outside in public, stuff like that. And you go, hey, what are you doing? These are children. Give them a fucking chance, man. So I think structure, but I mean, let them do what they want. I just enjoy it. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Because my kids, I remember watching the 12 Dancing Princesses with my daughter like it was yesterday. I'm talking like I had a crown. She had a tiara, princess dress. We did the little dance and everything. And now she's a senior in college.
Damn.
So it's...
I know. I mean, I can only speak of that in 19 months, but it still is nuts because he's a beefcake. Freaking going good. And I was like, dude, I was scared to hold you like a minute ago. I was terrified. I got bits about it, though. That black poop really freaked me out, though. I truly did not know about that. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's all sticky. I guess in my act, I called it hash. I was like, I smoked it in there. Everyone goes, ugh. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, my daughter one time, she was changing, and she had a bra on, and I walked in and only saw her back. But she had a bra on and she goes, Dad, oh my God, this is so gross. You're seeing me. And I was like, if you had any idea where I have cleaned shit out of from you, this little backwards bra thing would not be a problem.
Besides, it's the same as the bikinis. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
I just think it's just a dad thing.
Yeah,
maybe.
for sure.
Yeah.
I always thought that was funny. I'm in my bra. I'm like, you're in the bikini. You know?
Does your son live here?
Yeah, he's right around the corner.
Oh, that rules.
Yeah. Beach life. He's got ocean view. And, he's got all his teeth, too. All of them.
Does he bite?
Yeah, he bit me. He freaking bit me. Damn near broke the skin. I screamed. I wasn't even looking. I just felt these teeth clamping. I went, ah! I was like, ah! And he looked frightened, though. He's like, oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't bite as hard as I can and break your skin. Yeah, bro. Yeah, just a wild one.
It's fun as hell,
he's
though.
He's cool, dude. He's beach. He just eats sand, drinks the ocean water. That's what I mean. I kind of let it happen. I'm like, bro,
you gotta
get
learn
diarrhea later. And
diarrhea is one thing. Like letting him put their hand on an open flame.
No,
not a great idea.
Yeah.
Eating a little sand. Who gives a shit?
And he won't stop anyways. He dips his fig Newton in the sand, and I give him a new one, and he does it again. I'm like, I'm not giving. You're eating that now. That's the last fig Newton.
That might be a good idea because the sand will wear his teeth away a little bit. So when he bites you, it won't hurt as bad. Feel more like a pinch.
He got me good, bro. I took him to Mexico and Las Vegas already.
Damn,
That's his
nice.
first trip.
World traveler
Yeah.
already. I love that shit.
Yeah, that was fun. Took him on a cruise. He had little pajamas. Got breakfast in bed every day. It was fucking cute as shit, bro.
Are you going to bring him on the road, you think?
Eventually, a
older?
little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I absolutely, not now. Maybe a special occasion. It just complicates things when they're so tiny and disrupts
absolutely.
their schedule.
But
and
once
shit.
once they get it, like I had this argument with my daughter's teacher. I was going to bring her on this basically. It was a trip where we got to see a bunch of MLK Jr. stuff. And so the teacher was like, we can't have her out of class for a week.
You're like, that's the real education.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you got to get her down to the motel where he was shot. You got to get him to
Yeah.
his childhood thing. You got to bring him to Birmingham. Like all these places. And we went, and it was like, there's no fucking way she would have learned that in a book.
No.
No chance.
No way in hell.
So I think there is something to bringing them once they can appreciate it, bringing them on the road.
Yeah, pretty much every cool gig, like if I'm doing Canada and we're near Banff, I'm like, oh, you're coming.
Yeah.
We're going to Banff. Like cool shit like that. But maybe you don't need to come to Poughkeepsie,
I'm glad I didn't bring my kids to near Banff because I was in Calgary one time and it was zero fun. I mean, they put you up in a 2-story hotel so you can't kill yourself. That's the truth.
Yeah.
And so that place was fucking brutal. I remember one time this lady was heckling me and finally I shut her down pretty aggressively. And
Yeah.
this guy goes, well, looks like I might have to come up there and touch you. And I go, does that mean knock me out? Because I would much rather have that happen.
Yeah.
And then I gave it to his wife again. They left. Then I go to the hotel, which is attached to the club. Never a good
I've been
sign.
there. Oh, yeah.
Never a good sign. And there's teenage girl is almost shaking, and she goes, "Are you the comedian from next door?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "There are 2 men that came in asking for your room number, and I wouldn't give it to them, but they're in the hallways looking for you." And I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
fucking horrible."
Oh, man. Yeah, I did that gig. I ended up going, this is a weird story, but these 2 strippers took me to Banff, and I was just in Banff, this beautiful place, with these lovely Canadian strippers. And then one of them was sweet, but one of them was coked out. My buddy died earlier that day, and I had to get rid of the cokehead one. I was like, you gotta go. You're
Yeah.
too crazy. Anyways.
It's probably tough to have fun. You're sitting there with 2 strippers, one coked out, but you're like, my friend passed away.
My friend died. I'm sad.
can't
Can you
be-
get her out of here so I can see her tits, please? Just kidding. No, I'm not. That was a great trip. I was just hugging trees and shit.
Yeah.
I was just brought that story up to Bruce, and he's like, what? He's like, you went to Banff with 2 strippers? I'm like, they said, do you want to go? I didn't have a car.
That's interesting. I think Canada's probably one of the only places where strippers are like, hey, let's go to a national park.
Yeah.
Normally it's something
Yeah.
else. But
Yeah.
in Canada, they're like, we have great nature here. You should come with us.
And only one of them was partying. It was crazy. Let me, Banff is so beautiful. Oh, yeah, it came up real easy.
Was it Lake Louise? Is that what's up there?
Look how happy I am. Look at that. Just told you, you're a tree hugger. Tree hugger.
Well, also, though, the woman taking the picture was probably topless, so that helps.
Yeah, Banff was the prettiest damn spot ever, and I was just looking for that blue water. It was winter, so it wasn't like summer water, but look at that. That's something
Yeah,
out of a
that's gorgeous.
That's something out of a movie.
Glacial lakes
Yeah.
are the best.
It's so gorgeous.
We used to hike south of Banff. It was a place called Beartooth Pass in Montana. And you'd have to swim around because you didn't know where the rocks were underneath. But some of those glacial lakes are insane where you can jump off a cliff and it's 30 feet to the bottom. You're not going to hit anything. It's so fun.
It's just freezing. You're just so just like, oh. Oh, man. I do want to go back and go like without strippers. And no, one's a lovely lady. I wish her well.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I don't know if I shared this next part, but it's so funny.
I think you should.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, what we're friendly, just friends, and like catch up. And this was years later, because this was like a long time ago. And then she said, "Oh, I got my breasts done." I was like, "Oh, awesome!" And then she sent a picture, but they just were done. So I got like bandaged titty photos because it happened like 2 days ago, and I was like, okay, maybe you should wait. And then I was telling my buddy Bruce this story from years ago. I was like, dude, I gotta find this photo. I don't think we're gonna put the photo up, but it is so funny because when you see like what she sent, and it looks comical. It looks like something out of a cartoon, like when they put the bandage on and it's a perfect X. And
Okay.
shit. I don't think we'll put it in, but isn't that funny? That's the photo I got. I guess we'll put it in real quick.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's like...
That's when you wrap your dick up like a mummy with toilet paper. And you're like, I just had a pretty serious procedure done.
I fucking laughed so hard. I was like, okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was like, maybe wait a couple weeks when the paper mache bandages are off.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it looked like. I was just howling, man.
Let me send out a little disclaimer here. Young men, do not send a dick pic with, even if there's toilet paper
These are
wrapped around
jokes.
your dick.
These are jokes. But strippers, it's okay. No. Yeah. Okay. We'll get to our final questions. That'll get you going. You got a lot of spots tonight. I was bummed you couldn't do my storytelling show, man.
Yeah, because I didn't. I'm doing this thing for Netflix.
Oh,
or
hell yeah.
Netflix Radio,
Oh, fun.
where I'm just hosting a bunch of people that get to have stuff on their radio station now. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. That's tonight.
That's tonight.
Good. That'll
And then
be
I
good.
have to hustle over for my spot at the Comedy Store, and I didn't know if I'd be able to do both when I got there. So-
if you do the shows 8 to 9:30, 9:45,
Okay.
if you can't, no stress, no worries, no pressure, just pop up, and if it works, it works. No big deal.
Okay. Yeah, I think my spot's at 9:30.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, no worries, dog.
but I appreciate the invite.
Yeah, that'll be good. They hit me up, and they're like, "You want him on?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro." And then like I said, "Give him my number," and then they said, "No." No, I'm just kidding. I got his number. I said, "Let me get his number." And they sent me Goodman's number. I
Oh,
was like,
really?
"That's not his number. I have Goodman's number." Anyway, no, it's all good. You're here now. Woo! I get it. You're not supposed to, because like, what if, like imagine if that girl gave them the room number.
Oh, yeah, I know. Just
Yeah.
waiting outside, because I Mission Impossible all the way back to my room.
Yeah.
I went down. There was a gym in that hotel where if you were on the treadmill, you have to bend over to run because the ceilings in the basement were so low, and it was like that styrofoam ceiling panel.
See, I'm glad I don't work out.
Eh,
I started it barely, but I have to go a little bit.
I
Yeah.
was just trying to stay mentally with it when I was up there. It was fucking.
And that's one of those hell gigs where it's like Tuesday to Sunday.
Yes.
I remember the first show there made me want to quit comedy, and then the next show there was like electric. I'm like, what is this place? Like, I wanted to die last night, and the next night I was like, that was one of the best sets I've ever had.
It was. So my first set, I go up there and I'm talking about the Queen, and then the MC comes back up to take me off stage, and he goes, "Hey, keep it going for that fucking American who thinks we have a queen. Is there any chance you could do any research before you leave your country?" Like, just fucking dresses me down. So I walked to the public library the next day, and I looked up all the shit on Canada's history. They do have a queen.
I know.
They
That's what I was
signed a
just about to
treaty.
say.
Yeah.
They got a queen.
So I got done, and he comes up to get me out, and I go, "Can you just stand here for a second?" I go, "Last night, this guy called me a stupid fucking American for not knowing you didn't have a queen, like all this shit." And I just told him everything. And then I took out a $20 bill and I licked it and I stuck it to his forehead. And I go, "She's on your money, motherfucker."
Yeah.
I was so mad at that dude.
I love
A
it. I
whole
love
day
it.
was ruined by stressing out because
Yeah.
I'm like, am I that dumb?
No,
God,
that's
that
good.
sucked.
Maybe you don't need mushrooms. Keep doing that. I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, pure rage.
That's like good, sweet rage vengeance. It's not,
Yeah, well.
not like bite this turd, asshole.
The atomic sit-up. Do you guys remember that?
Mm-mm.
You'd put a towel over somebody's eyes, and you'd hold it down, and you'd go, "Try to do a sit-up when we're holding the towel." and then someone else would pull their pants down right in front of them. You'd pull the towel, and because they were already flexed, they'd sit up like right into their ass. That was brutal.
Oh, that's fucked, man.
I know, it's super fucked.
I never did that one. I've done some shit.
Oh, I've only seen it.
Okay.
That's great. That's crazy shit.
There's this famous, I don't know why it made me think of this because it's sick, but there's this butt chugger on YouTube, and he puts water hose in his ass and fills his ass with water, and he comes out and sprays the lawn, and everyone's cheering him on. So he does this like 3 times. He just sprays water everywhere out of his butt. And then the last time, he grabs like a guy, throws him down, and sprays him with the ass water.
Ooh,
and everyone's like,
tough.
oh shit, that just that man, they should have knife fight after that.
Oh, no shit. That's
Yeah.
2 separate cases of pink eye.
Yeah,
That's
that's
aggressive.
crazy. And I saw that. Well, speaking of that, let's get to some of our final questions. Do you have a good poop story? You shit the pants on a nice hot Sunday or something on a wedding night?
It sucks. I've never shit my pants.
Never pooped your pants. What about your son shit on a wall at Denny's or something? You know,
No, but my son,
any poop story related?
he called me one day and he goes, "Hey, I had an accident." And I go, "Don't worry about it. Just so you know, it's just a car. I'm not mad." And he goes, "Not a car accident." And this is also, I've told this bit. And he goes, I go, "What happened?" And he goes, "It was a bidet accident." So here's what happened. This is the exact story. He took a shit using a bidet and not paying attention, and then like kind of filled himself up a little bit like the butt chugger.
Oh shit!
Because he wasn't.
Speaking of butt chug, I never.
Yeah. Then he stood up, pulled his pants, like nothing wrong. He's in his car on the way to work, thinks he has to fart. Water all over, like wet his pants, wet his seat in the car.
Yeah.
And the craziest thing was, I go, "Did you ruin the car seat?" And he goes, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What do I mean? That's ass water." And he goes, "No, it's clean water." And I was like, "Dude, you're so fucking crazy.
Son, the Camry's
You're
yours.
so crazy." Yeah, no shit. It turns out I do have a family heirloom, and it's this car to you. That's all yours.
Keep it, son.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, that's all I had to do to get a car and shit on your seat. Man, my dad shit on his friend's seat because he did a colonoscopy.
Oh, yeah.
I said that word real wrong, man. But he got picked out by a friend, and it was water too, so it wasn't that bad. But he was embarrassed.
Have you gotten a colonoscopy yet?
No.
Okay. When you do, they give you, you're supposed to have like Gatorade, and then you mix in some other shit with the Gatorade.
All that
But it-
bag of liquid.
Yeah. But it gives you the stuff you hated about your son's shit. It gives you the dark and then the yellow mustard shits.
Yeah.
Because you don't have anything else in your stomach. It's brutal.
I'll do a colonic. I've done enemas. I put the enema bag in my ass. That's a story. I've told it a bunch, but I was doing a comedy club. I'm at the condo, and I'm laying on the bed putting the hose in my ass. And you know where this goes. I didn't connect it right. Water got everywhere. And I just was like, fuck. And I felt bad. What are you going to do? I put some towels on it. I tipped them. I tipped the staff. It wasn't poop, I swear to God, but it's hard to,
Oh, yeah. It's hard for
Yeah.
them to believe it.
Do you still stay at the condos?
I try not to.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them's got shit on the bed.
I have had enough condos in my life.
It's so funny in the beginning. I'm like, wow, this is nice. And the next year, like, get me out of this hell.
I don't want to know where it was, but let me try to cross one off the list. Denver?
No,
Okay.
that's a good condo.
That's a great condo.
Yeah.
There are some real bad condos.
Phoenix. You're past. It's the first one, not the later ones, not the good ones.
Oh, okay.
We'll bleep it out. How's the comedy?
Oh.
I fucking shit on that bed, man.
Oh, wow.
All right, leave it in. That's funny.
Well,
That's good content.
Yeah. I wonder who had to clean that up. I wonder if it was
I
the
covered it up.
namesake.
I cleaned it up good. I just felt bad for the next client. It's comment. I said client. Like the fuck.
You're there for a weekend and somebody's doing a Monday show and they're already not happy that they're working there. Rick Bronson would only give him a Monday.
Yeah.
All comp tickets. And they're
Yeah.
like, this sucks. And he lays down to gather his thoughts and he's just fucking wet. It pools up around him.
No, I wasn't that. Come on. I flipped the mattress. I didn't. It was king. It was heavy. Memory foam. I tried. I went, I can't do this. I'm going to ask my opener, hey, flip the shit mattress. I just left it. Put some towels over it. And it was fine. We'll bleep out the name he just said. Anyway, I guess I said it all.
I'm good if you leave it in. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny. I'm sorry, Rick.
Rick used to bust my balls all the time when I was up in Edmonton.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Now one of the final questions is, do you have any good stories that change you for the better? Any arrest story or kids or whatever it may be?
I think so. So I worked for Bill Engvall, open for him one time.
Nice.
In Appleton, Wisconsin. And after that, he goes, I want you to open for me for this next tour. It was 60 dates, $1,500 to open. And back then, that was, a fucking dream come true.
Yeah.
Because you were making that much, maybe that much on a week at a club at that point. And so I'm like, oh, hey.
Come here, mister.
And it was, so all this money. So I was married at the time, and I go, look at this. This is unbelievable. This is going to be incredible. 90 grand for this little run, whatever. And so I'm driving down to Branson, Missouri was the first date that I had after. Yeah. What a country.
I just did his podcast. He's great.
I last time I was down there, he wasn't in town.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll wait till he gets back.
Yeah, he's the man.
But I'm driving down to Branson, Missouri, and in front of me there is a Jeep Cherokee, and in front of the Jeep Cherokee there's like a construction truck, and the truck loses a 5-gallon bucket. It flies out, and the Jeep Cherokee tries to go around it, but loses control and flips into the ditch.
Jesus.
So I pull over, go over to the Jeep Cherokee. I'm like, you got to turn the car off, man. I help get, there's a kid in a car seat, help get everybody out. And it takes a while, and then they're shaken up. So I wait until the highway patrol get there and everything. But now I'm late, so I'm busting ass to this date, this gig, and I get there, and everybody's like mad at me, and they didn't ask why I was late. They're just mad that I'm 10 minutes. I was 10 minutes early, but we were so worried. We thought we were gonna have to send this guy up, and I go on stage and I'm frazzled, and I get heckled, and I just fucking give it to the guy. And I get off stage, and everybody's kind of looking at me like, really, dude? And so then Bill pulls me into his trailer, and he goes, hey, man, you were great in Appleton, but this isn't what I thought I was getting into. So he fired me from the whole tour. So I had to go home and tell my ex-wife, I had to be like, so I lost $90,000 tonight. And she goes, yeah, but did you want to be Chad Daniels or did you want to be Bill Engvall's opener?
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, shit.
Good words.
Yeah, that's like, I thought I was going to get fucking screamed at.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I don't think you should be someone's opener. Which, by the way, I know there are people probably listening that open for people. That's your thing. It's a different ball game now.
It's also fine. You just don't. It's fine in the beginning. You just don't want to do that forever.
Well, also, yeah, you don't want to be reliant on somebody else for your income. And so that was a big game changer for me, where I lost all that money, but then I got to
you were your own man, and you didn't
wanted.
have to be an opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. I love it. And you did the right thing.
I'm like,
I was a hero. I did a good thing.
I didn't even tell him. And then we had the same manager at the time, and he called me and he goes, what the fuck, man? And he goes, what happened? And I told him, and he goes, why didn't you tell Bill that? And I go, because he never asked.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be an excuse computer.
Yeah.
Like, why not ask somebody why they're late?
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. You're like, I saved a Nino. I saved a goddamn kid. I cleaned up his shit water off the seat.
I smoked his black poop, for Christ's sake.
Some good shit. Yeah, I think that's all the questions I got. Did I miss anything, Tiger? Yeah. Well, thank you, bro.
This is great, man. Thanks for having me.
I'm a fan, and thanks for coming on the
likewise.
show.
And by the way, this spot,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
I talked about on the way in. It is unbelievable.
Dude, this little corner. Obviously, you got your empire over there, but it's a good place to visit. Rancho Palos Verdes, Terranea Resort. It's because it's like, I know there's Malibu and all the sand. Those are like trendy, and this is like, I don't know what it is. It's like this little sneaky heaven where it's not really. It's like Leave It to Beavers, but in L.A. You know, you're like, what?
I'll tell you this: if I ever, for some reason, move out here, fucking, you got a new neighbor.
I'm born and
dude.
raised. This
You
is
got a
it.
new neighbor.
Because you're far removed to where you're not involved in the L.A. shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're just this little sanctuary. There's no homeless, no crime. It's just good people, families. Like workers, like everyone here can turn wrench and like built themselves
hell
up.
yeah,
It's
I
not
love it.
trust fundy. It's not. They earned it, and you could feel it. And people say hello.
Yeah.
And you go to LA and you look down.
Well, I know. You know what I think? I think there's a correlation there. I think people will look at you in the eye and say hello when they have the pride in what got them to who they are. But when you're handed a bunch of shit from generations ago, I mean, number one, you probably think you're king shit of fuck mountain, but also there can't be a lot of pride with that.
No.
And if there is, it's fake.
Yeah, it's not. You didn't earn it.
Right.
And there is the occasional one that is just raised right, but you know, most of the time it's the other. You can't have too much money as a kid; you're just gonna get weird.
That's
It's
the truth.
true, man.
That's
It's
the truth.
true.
It's like the child stars,
Yeah.
except without the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes the camera's good. It kind of checks them to not be a total asshole. Well, thank you, bro. Much love, and I hope
thanks
you
for
can
having
pop
me.
up on my belly.
I
room.
tell you what, sometimes when if I ever take the ayahuasca plunge,
I got you, bro. I
I'll
know a
text you.
shaman down
All right.
the way.
All right, cool.
I'll click you up.
hell yeah. I have my intentions ready to go.
That's it. That's our show. Thank you so much, everybody. Much love. I keep looking at that one. It's over there. Rate, review, like, subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Adios.
Hello.